Ewan, did you know that C.R. Smith are Scotland's top-rated windows and doors company on Trustpilot?
No, Ronnie, I did not know that. Please tell me more.
I will, because it's on the script in front of me here. C.R. Smith have 0% interest-free credit for up to 5 years. Now, how good is that?
Now, that is excellent. Now, I'm pretty sure that C.R. Smith have over 150 iconic vans across the country.
That was just off the cuff, that. What else have you got for us? Go on.
Yeah, I'll tell you what else we've got. C.R. Smith have fitted over 1 million windows and doors across Scotland. See, I know my windows and doors.
I've got a surprise for you, pal. We've made our own C.R. Smith football chant. Do you want to hear one of them?
Oh, this is going to be good, isn't it? Let's hear it.
You're never gonna believe us, you're never gonna believe us, you're never gonna believe us.
What's that?
Windows are interest-free.
And doors.
Windows are interest-free.
And doors.
Windows are interest-free.
That's so bad, it's great.
I love it. Well, let's hope that that's the last we'll ever hear of that. Remember, with C.R. Smith, you'll pay nothing until 2027 at 3.9% APR representative. Head to crsmith.co.uk to find out more.
The STV Radio Football Show, brought to you by C.R. Smith.
Hello and welcome to episode 3 of the STV Radio Football Show, brought to you by C.R. Smith. My name is Ronnie Charters. I am from the television, and joining me, as ever, are my lovely duo of...
It's me, Ewan Cameron, who is bright and breezy and sober.
And
my name is producer Callum. I was here on time at 9 a.m.
I was here on time at 9 a.m. as well.
Okay, folks, we will do this every Monday, so make sure that you subscribe to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, YouTube, or wherever you get your listening from on whatever platform you get it on. A huge thank you to everyone who's listened, shared, and commented on last week's STV Radio Football Show. Remember, you can subscribe to YouTube. That's because it's wrong here, because he says it's debut. It's his fault, not mine. Remember, you can subscribe to YouTube and you can hit us on our notification bell when a new episode is dropped. And every week we will pick some of the best comments. And I've just read some of these comments, and by goodness, they are brutal.
Yeah.
See, before we get to the comments, we have to point out that Callum and I were here on time this morning. We
Folks.
wait. We were here at 9 a.m. and it was nice seeing you at 9 a.m. Producer Callum.
It was a joy. What did I say to you? Remember I said to you, I have a bad feeling.
Yes, you did. But not only did you say you had a bad feeling today, you had a bad feeling yesterday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon that Ronnie might be late today. And you were correct.
Turns out
you were an hour and 20 minutes late.
I
Ronnie
was
Charters.
not. I was 56 minutes late. I turned up here at 9:50. I know it doesn't make any sense.
Is that how you want to die on?
It's really bad, isn't it?
And the reason that Ronnie was late is because we received a video from Ronnie Charters from STV Sport at 10 to 2 this morning, singing the Shania Twain classic, Man, I Feel Like a Woman. And that wasn't the point where your night ended, was it?
No.
No. When did your night end, Ronnie?
You can show that to the camera.
Yeah.
It's Ronnie Charters.
Oh, it looks so bad.
1:45, people. There you go. So your night didn't end there.
What a transition that is straight into the next song.
I didn't.
Oh, sorry, that
Yeah.
was just me.
So what time did your night end?
I was, but to be fair, and I will just say this because my bosses are watching, maybe about an hour after that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So you're not sure?
Roughly.
You're not sure?
I'm sure the Uber receipt will tell me exactly, but who needs to worry
I mean,
about
look
that?
at his eyes.
I know.
I'm fine.
They're like piss holes in the snow.
I am fine.
Do you want to say it a bit louder? With a bit of a higher tone.
I am fine. Let's get to your comments, folks.
Or from
Because-
last week's show.
Yeah, oh my goodness. Like,
There's some crackers.
My mum phoned me after last week's podcast because she's now like a big celebrity.
Aye.
And she says, why is that guy called me Elaine C. Smith? Because one of the comments is Ronnie Charters' mum, Elaine C. Smith, sounds exactly like her. And I was
right.
trying to say to her, I think that's quite a positive thing. She was like, no. The exact words of my mum, no, that woman's old.
Can I just want to point something out? Your mum was on the show last week.
Correct.
And your mum and I have struck up a fantastic relationship.
Oh.
That we're now friends on Facebook.
Oh, jeez.
And we've been messaging each other on Messenger. And she sent me a lovely picture.
Margaret.
And she's now my screensaver on my phone. So that's Mrs. Charter. She's now my screensaver on the phone. Mwah. Love you, Mrs. Charters.
The irony being that she does actually love him. It's actually quite infuriating. Right, other.
I mean, she's cute. I mean, she's cute.
She's stunning.
Isn't she? How old is she?
1972. So she's.
Same age as me.
Oh, that's even worse.
Oh.
1970, March the 9th, in case anyone wants to buy her a
I
birthday
actually
present.
thought she was a wee bit younger.
See? Oh, she's going to love this. On
Is
Instagram.
that her own hair?
Right.
Yes, why would it not be?
Is it natural blonde?
Natural blonde.
Natural blonde as well. Go, Mrs. Charters.
Do you have a wife?
Yes.
Good point, Teresa.
Yeah, I've had a wife for 30 years, but you're allowed a day off.
Is that right? Oh, you're not. You're just.
Oh, you know what they say about
You
marriage?
can look, but you can't touch.
Do you know what they say about marriage?
Tell me.
Right? You have to
As two
work.
people who have.
Who are not married.
Yeah, exactly.
But you have to work at it,
Mm-hmm.
right? So when you're in any job that you have to work at, you deserve a day off.
You are not wearing a wedding ring.
I have never worn a wedding ring. I've never worn a wedding ring in 30 years of marriage.
Just to save you having to take it off every night and put it back on when you come home. Is that why?
No, I've never worn a wedding ring.
Teresa.
Because when I used to DJ,
Teresa, my love, we're sending our love. I'm sorry.
when I was a nightclub DJ, I used to do a lot of mixing and stuff, and the ring would get in the way. So I would have to take the ring off, and I've never put it back on.
Such a bad excuse.
It's
It's awful.
not. That's
The ring
not.
get in the way of my mixing. Shut up, you.
But that's true. That's true. So I used to wear the wedding ring around my neck on a chain.
Uh-huh.
But then when I would go swimming and things, it would like bounce up and down.
Things.
Like if I was doing something energetic, the ring would bounce up into my chin. And it was...
What's happening? What? I'm the one. Me? I'm the one that turned up late.
Anyway,
Do you know what I like?
morning, Mrs. Charters. Nice to see you.
Morning,
Nice. Aye. Anyway,
Ryan Dunbar.
Oh, yeah.
Who was, I think, was born in 1996 because it says Ryan Dunbar 1996. I'm as staunch a Rangers fan as they come, but I have to say, if Celtic ends up winning the league, I will come to the comments and piss my frillies at you. And what does that mean?
Peas pants laughing.
Is that what that means?
that's what that means, aye.
Piss my frillies.
There's some interesting feedback from last week's show,
Go
I
on.
have to say. Callum Patterson says, good show, lads. Glad there's less orgasms chat this week.
Mama Charters is also very glad there was less orgasm chat
Don't,
last
Yeah.
don't, Ewan, whatever you're going to say.
No.
Paul Rankin, I like this one. Ewan, mate, this quiz could quite literally be, what is your name? And you'd make a Helen Hunt of it. Good show, though.
And we were just chatting of this before it started. I don't know who Helen Hunt is.
Helen Hunt is a fantastic actress who was huge in the 1990s. She starred in a sitcom that was hugely popular, and I can't remember the name of it, but it was a massive hit in the 1990s. She also starred in the movie Twister with Bill Pullman, who unfortunately is no longer with us. Bill Pullman, oh no, he's still alive, isn't he?
He's still going.
Sorry,
yeah.
Bill.
Who's the
Bill
other boy?
Paxton.
Bill
God
Paxton.
rest
Was
his
he in
soul.
Twister? No, he wasn't in. No, was he in Twister? No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't in Twister.
He wasn't in Twister, folks.
Was
in case
Bill
you want-
Pullman wasn't in Twister?
God.
Does God know Bill Pullman? Was he in Twister? It was Bill Pullman or Bill Paxton?
Just to sum up
Just
as well.
check that up.
And Ewan is also a bit of a Helen Hunt.
The trophy then was called Mad About You.
Mad
Mad
about
about you.
Well done, you.
Well done, God. It's amazing
What?
what happens when you've got...
Paxton.
Someone has...
Was it Bill Paxton in Twister, not Pullman? So Paxton's dead. Paxton's dead.
Bill Paxton, I think.
Yeah, so Bill Paxton's dead.
Paxton's deed.
There's your
Paxton's
episode name.
dead.
Paxton's
Paxton's deed.
Yeah. So, so anyway, Helen Hunt was in Twister. She's been in a number of movies. The one that she should have won an Oscar for because she was outstanding in it was the one with Jack Nicholson.
As
Taking
good as
a
it gets.
Tiny wee diversion here. So, like, actresses and actors whose names are like things that we would say in Glasgow. So, my mum always says whenever she's driving, she does a Liz Hurley, which is a burley.
Very good.
Round like a 3-point turn.
Yeah, that's very
Who
good.
says that?
My mum.
She calls it a what?
A Liz Hurley. So she's like, oh, I'm going the wrong direction. Right? There'll be a Liz Hurley here.
Well, I've never heard that in my puff.
No,
It's clearly a Mama Charters thing.
There's a few others, though. There's hundreds of them, isn't there?
Yeah. More of your feedback. Let's see what we've
Someone
got here.
zoomed into my face saying,
really funny.
raging, isn't he?
That's really funny. Like,
It's a very unflattering photo of myself.
There was a bit of feedback about how amazing I am and how shit you two are.
Oh, no. Well, Grace with an Ireland flag, a 3-leaf clover, and
A green love heart.
Green Love Heart says, 2 clowns talking about football, God help us.
James Jenkins says here, Ewan is the only good thing about this podcast. He should have stayed at the Big Scottish Football podcast.
Where's that?
It's at the top right.
Didn't see that one.
Yeah.
Love you, James.
Chubbs Peterson, my favourite comment, it just says knob.
Yeah, for all three of us.
Probably.
Nah, let's
Yeah.
be honest.
Hard to distinguish.
Anyway, what happened at the weekend?
So, talk to us. You tell me.
And what did I get? I went on a rant about fireworks over the weekend.
You did, and
Yeah.
it went. It
actually-
blew up.
It went viral.
I had too many jokes in my head. I couldn't get them out at the one time.
Boom, boom.
But it did though, and it's quite a serious thing.
500,000 people read my rant about fireworks.
Because your lovely dog is, remind me,
Harley.
Harley.
Sure, Rottweiler. And this is not about dogs. This is about the elderly, kids, just humans who are not they don't like fireworks,
Completely.
etc., etc., etc. And I have no issue with fireworks. And the reason I don't have any issue with fireworks because I quite like fireworks. But for me, my brother who runs a fireworks company in
course,
Dubai,
yeah.
he has it's controlled. It's over a set time. You know when it's happening, so you can prepare for it. The issue that I've got about fireworks in Scotland is that they're being fired indiscriminately from the moment it gets dark up until midnight. And you don't know when it's happening. It's just boom, pop, boom, pop, boom, pop in built-up areas and back gardens of idiots. That's what I have an issue with.
How was Harley?
She was all right because I had a razor blasting out for a couple of nights on my stereo in the house, so she was okay. But at the beginning, when the fireworks started firing at like 5 o'clock in the afternoon, then she got a wee bit barky and scared and panty and pacing up and down the living room. So for like 3 or 4 nights, we had the music up loud, the TV was up loud, just for her to escape it. And I just think people are selfish. They're inconsiderate. They don't give a shit or a damn about anybody else other than themselves. And I also think they do it just because they know that's annoying people.
Why are why are fireworks a thing?
Would you ban them?
100%.
Would you ban them?
Why would you
Callum?
not?
I would ban them now.
I get
Why waste your money on pishy wee things that sparkle
see
in
like
the
the
sky?
big ones that like the Olympics and all this and Hampden and all that where we went fine, but who is buying a Catherine wheel and like putting it in their back garden? Like, mate, grow up.
I know. Listen, I get
That's the ones that go.
I get
Very
that
good
kids
impression.
like sparkly things. I get that kids like things that go
not
pop
just
and
kids that like
boom
sparkly
and
things.
lights and all that kind of stuff. But gee, do it like at 7 o'clock at night and then be done with it. But the fact it's going from 5 o'clock to midnight over 5 nights into the weekend is just selfish and inconsiderate.
And there was more fireworks yesterday I saw as well. That was just Dundee United's equaliser.
Hey, we'll get to that one. Don't you worry, we'll get to that.
So good. Callum, weekend. Oh, this was the wedding.
Yeah.
You were
the,
at a wedding.
Callum.
the stag do.
The stag do.
We talked about it in the first episode.
Remember the really boring one?
Steady.
Was the wedding boring?
No.
Did you take Bonnie Blue with you?
I took my girlfriend, Cara, which is good because then the bride doesn't need something blue because I brought Bonnie.
That's fantastic. He's
very
thought of that. No
I
way
actually-
he's come up with
yeah,
that straight away.
Practice it
So
with
how
Cara.
was the wedding?
The wedding was wonderful. It was really good. It was in a place near Musselburgh in this big like manor house thing. And no, it was really good. It was really good. There was Kaylee dancing, which was fantastic fun. There was a free bar.
Oh, no, that is fantastic fun.
Well, you need a free bar if there's a Kaylee going on. What kind of people are these?
My issue with a Kaylee on a wedding, I imagine you were dolled up to the nines. You were looking great. It's very sweaty.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just the photos after said Kaylee is just.
They
I'm
also-
sure you look great.
Here's the thing. A couple of weeks ago, you described the worst stag do I've ever heard in
Genuinely,
my life.
I like
You two said
And
that.
it would appear as though you've just described the worst wedding I've ever heard as well.
That's
Why was the
deeply
speeches?
unfair.
I
was going to get to that.
I get very emotional at speeches. See, wedding speeches.
Really?
I love them. Genuinely, I get. So how was it?
The father of the bride went first. There was only 3 speeches, and he just kept saying, "I'm going to go off script now," and spoke for like 18 minutes, just like on a tangent,
like him.
like you and you two would get on great.
What did he mention? Hearts.
not even once. Then my wee brother did his speech, Callum, and I love Callum. I've known him for like 25 years. He's my stepbrother. He was
Hi,
so
Callum.
funny, and my dad just kept going, "Callum, where did you get that from?" The whole time. He was really good. It was a really
Oh,
good
I
day.
love
And
it.
congratulations to the couple.
Congratulations to Callum and Laura.
Emma, what?
Emma.
Come on. What
You
about
said
you?
it week 1.
Your weekend.
So,
Well,
when
we can see, those who are watching can see how your weekend was. State your eyes.
Fine. So Saturday, nothing. Stayed in the house. I watched the football, and then yesterday we had a brunch that was supposed to be for the STV Children's Appeal. Well, it was. I don't know what it was supposed to be. It's like it didn't happen. But we had a wee brunch in Glasgow, and it was lovely. Let's move on, shall we?
What time did the brunch start?
We had lunch in town, a brunch at 1 o'clock. I had a lovely chicken tikka masala. I was actually going to take, remember our curry chat from week 1? People are referencing that to me whenever they talk about the podcast. They're like, you need to make a curry. Like, you need to make your own curry. I had a chicken tikka masala. It was stunning.
But you didn't make it. Someone just
God,
delivered
no.
it to your table.
God, no, yeah. With the 2 of the biggest poppadoms you've ever seen in your life.
So
And
what
that's
time did your day start?
1 p.m.
And you were out until 3, 4 in the morning?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why you look like the way you look.
People would look worse, folks.
There's pictures that were on social media. I don't think you posted them. But in one of them, you are wearing a sailor's hat.
Right, so can I get to this? So we were in a place in Glasgow that I'll not give them free advertising, but all of a sudden, all these sailors walked in, and we were like, Halloween was last week, mate, and we were chatting to them, and they were all sailors. So the brunch that we were at were obviously predominantly female. I was one of 2 men, and what was that phrase? They pissed their frillies because they saw these sailors walk in. None of them, of course, good looking, but still, because they were wearing a sailor's hat, whoosh, they were like a
what? Like a rat up a drain pipe?
There you go. I was like something to do with honeys or like bees. Like, is that not a
Oh
phrase?
no, flies round poo.
That too.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a pig.
And they had HMS Glasgow on their hats.
Okay.
Oh, there's no.
And they were genuine sailors. They weren't pretending to be sailors.
They were genuine sailors.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
we enlightened them to the finer things of Shania Twain. Man, I feel like a woman.
Which we've already just witnessed.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I'm never going to live that down.
See, before we get to the football,
Go for it.
You got a joke?
I do.
Let's have a wee laugh, wee giggle before we
I
get
need
to
it.
seriousness of the football.
Right, go on. Give us
There's a
your
lot
joke.
to be said because I'm
Clubs, you got sponsors logos on that shirt and show. Is that an issue? Area?
no, it's fine.
No, it's fine.
Just cross me your contract.
That'll be referenced soon, don't worry. They don't do windows and doors, do they?
This is all staying in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Murray's going, what about that sponsor on his mic
Oh,
shaft?
Murray, you're so sensible.
But also,
on a day
yeah,
like
like
this.
thank God someone's paying attention to this.
Is that
kind
a
of stuff.
shaft? What's this called? This
Right.
mic bit?
Oh, right. Right,
No,
your
what is-
joke.
what is this mic bit? What's that called?
Arm.
What's it called?
Arm.
Oh, an arm, not a shaft.
Like the. Oh, I can't say that. Like the wee guy in the Pixar thing. Chun, 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 chun.
It's a lamp.
That's a lamp.
Yeah, but he's got the thing.
He's got the what?
Can you?
Oh, he's got the
lamp's
swingy
got an
arm.
arm.
Oh, it's an arm. Yeah,
Aye.
yeah. He's not got a.
That's the Pixar thing.
Yeah, Pixar are never going to use a swingy shaft, are they?
Tell us your joke, please, Ewan, before we get to the football. These folk
are in trouble
Can you imagine
today.
someone listening to this going, could you just get to the football, please?
Hold
Your
on a wee
joke.
second. There's a quiz show on daytime TV hosted by Amanda Holden that you can shaft people. Have you seen this quiz show?
No.
It's called You Can Either Share or Shaft.
That's a long title.
Right? She was going, are you going to share or shaft?
Oh, is that just a rip-off of Golden Balls
Correct.
with Jasper Carrot?
And are you going to be a shafter? That's the kind of thing they're saying on daytime TV, and you're screwing your face off at me describing the arm of a microphone as a shaft.
We'll
I
get
mean,
to your joke eventually.
in the golf club, it's a shaft.
It is.
Yeah, there you go. Can I get to my wee joke?
You're the one stopping yourself.
I don't know who that was aimed at.
Right, here we go. You ready for my wee joke?
Go
Right,
for it.
a wee laugh before we get to the football.
Yeah.
A teacher asks her class to use definitely in a sentence. The word definitely, use it in a sentence. You stand in front of the class, a primary school class. The sky is definitely blue, said one wee girl.
Yep.
Nice try, but sometimes the sky can be black or purple or even orange, replied the teacher.
Fair.
The grass is definitely green, said a little boy at the back of the class. Well, the grass can also be brown too, said the teacher. Little Johnny then raised his hand. Yes, Johnny, says the teacher. Are farts solid? Asked little Johnny. Finding this an odd question, she was slightly shocked, but answered anyway. No, Johnny. Well, miss, I've definitely put my pants in. That was quite good, wasn't it?
I like that. I like that.
Okay. Right.
What did the drummer call his twin girls?
What did the drummer...
Anna 1, Anna 2.
It's actually... That's not bad.
not bad.
I think
Thank
mine
you.
is better.
No, it's not.
I won it today.
I think Ewan wins, Ronnie. I'm sorry.
I do win the day. Right, let's get to football. I want to get this over and done with because
There is
I'm
only
really
one
annoyed.
place to start, ladies and gentlemen, because all week long, Ewan has been tweeting, the bubble's no burst, the bubble's no burst.
Great impression.
Thank you. Tynecastle,
The fortress.
the fortress that is,
Yeah, it still is.
the bubble burst yesterday afternoon, did it not? I'm sitting with, this is the derby. It's the STV Radio Football Show derby yesterday. What was your thoughts? Hearts won, Dundee United won.
Right, listen, Callum, producer Callum, is a Dundee United fan, and I'm a Hearts fan.
Yep.
And you've just said there, the Hearts bubble burst. No, it didn't. I just want to remind you something before we get into the weeds of this particular game and what happened in the Premiership at the weekend. That Celtic, when they won the league last season, they won it with 92 points, and that included 5 draws and 4 losses. Hearts, in their opening 12 games of the Premiership season, 9 wins and 3 draws. Where's this bubble burst chat come from? And also, secondly, I want to remind you, and also particularly the Celtic fans who are doing my nutting just now, right?
I'd love to see you on Twitter notifications.
Oh, that'd be great.
It exploded yesterday. It went boom with the notifications after we
Like the
drew with
Hearts
Dundee United. Yeah, no, it wasn't. There's no bubble to be burst. I just want to remind Celtic fans in particular that at no point have the vast majority of Hearts fans said that we are going to win this league. I've never said that we're going to win this league. I don't think we are going to win this league. What I have said is that we're in it. And right now, we are in it and we're enjoying every second of being top of the league. We're enjoying being 7 points clear. We're enjoying being...
It was 12 2 minutes ago.
Now it's 7.
It's 7 points clear. We are enjoying...
With a game in hand.
Doesn't matter. We're 7 clear. We've got the points in the bag. We're enjoying being the only club that is undefeated in the United Kingdom as well. It's going great. We're thoroughly enjoying it. And the way that the Celtic fans reacted yesterday, as if we were prime Barcelona, prime Bayern Munich, prime Manchester City.
Manchester City. Is that what he said?
Yeah, I missed the city
Right?
too.
And what I don't get is the way they reacted to Hearts drawing 1-1 with Dundee United. We are not what you think we are. We don't think we are going to win the league. Celtic will win this league. I've said it from day one. I'm going to continue to say it. And what I've always said is I think we have a chance of splitting the old firm. And I think that we're guaranteed, in my opinion, to finish second. I think we're guaranteed to finish second. And I think that the way that fans are reacting, not just Celtic fans, but fans of other clubs who are just waiting for us to slip up, is quite sad. Because I think this is refreshing what's happening in Scottish football right now. It's really refreshing. I supported Aberdeen last year. And I'm on record on a previous podcast, on the radio show that I did.
One of his many.
I backed Jimmy Tilleen. I backed Aberdeen. I wanted them to carry on with the league challenge for as long as they possibly could because I thought it was great for our game. Yes, I'm a Hearts fan. I want Hearts to continue this challenge. And I think Hearts will do better than Aberdeen. I think they'll go longer than Aberdeen. But ultimately, Celtic will win this league. And I got a really interesting text, well, not a text message, but a tweet from a friend of mine on Twitter. I've never met him, but we have this debate week in and week out.
He's a friend.
But he's a friend.
He's a pal.
And I'm going to read this out. And he's a massive Celtic fan. And I'm going to read this out to you. And I want both of you to react to it.
Go for it.
This is what he said, right? P_Bov1. Known him for years. We follow each other on Twitter. We go backwards and forwards when it comes to Hearts and
Is this
Celtic
Pine
and
Bovril?
Scottish football.
No, it's different now.
It's different. It's just a Celtic fan. And he said this yesterday after Hearts drew 1-1 with Dundee United.
Get on with it.
Right?
Goodness.
If you cannot beat Celtic reserves to this league, then it would be pretty embarrassing. That comment is embarrassing. It is embarrassing. That is pathetic. Because I'm going to tell you this right now. See that Celtic team that played yesterday against Kilmarnock, minimum 9 of that starting 11 get in the Hearts team. Minimum.
What are you talking about? What are you on about?
That Celtic
Oh,
team.
shut
We've
honestly.
listened to you talk for
I
the last
know,
5
you're
minutes there.
talking
Ronnie,
out
please
your
cut him down.
backside. Honestly, 9 of the 11 get in the Hearts team that are so many points clear and doing great. Shut up. From a Dundee United, I'm shutting
know,
that down.
that's mental.
just, and as many people who are listening and watching would want me to do. From a Dundee United point of view, though, they could have won it.
Fantastic. We should have won it.
Yeah.
I think we were better than Hearts in almost every single department. I know what he's going to say in a minute because I can almost feel him boring into the side
Recording
of my face.
in progress.
We played against the Hearts team who were supposed to be the best team in this league, and we were deeply unlucky not to come away with all 3 points. We scored 4 times, only 1 of them counted. 1 was definitely offside. Arguably they're all offside, but 2 were so close. A tiny fraction of a centimetre, and we win that game 3-1. Yes, Hearts had more possession. United had more shots on target. I thought United played better overall. Thought United made Hearts look average. What I would say is, if Hearts are the great test, the team that are going to knock Celtic and Rangers off the top after 40 years, says a lot about this league, that's the team that's doing it.
The thing, my only thing with you is, you can't have it both ways, right? See, if you're in a title race, you deserve everything you get. See, when you slip up in the title race, your notifications should explode. Absolutely explode.
What are you on about?
You.
You're an idiot. Again, you're putting words in my mouth. You're
No, I'm
doing
not.
what some Celtic fans are doing here. Can you not understand that the Hearts fans right now are enjoying the moment?
But then
we
also,
are in a moment.
if you want to be treated like a big club,
we are a big club. What do you mean treated like a big club? We
In
are
a
a big
title
club. That's
race-
a bit disrespectful.
No, it's not.
Aye, it is.
If you want
are
to
you
be
saying
treated-
are you saying that Hearts are not a big club?
if you want to be treated
I'm asking
like a
you-
team in the
No,
title race,
Ronnie, I'm
then you will be judged as one.
Ronnie,
so
I'm
when
a-
you slip up,
Ronnie.
you deserve to get your notifications plummeted.
Ronnie, I'm asking you a question. Are Heart of Midlothian Football Club a big club?
Yes.
Right. So what's this nonsense? If you want to be treated like a big club, we are a big club. But this is the start, season 1, of making progress in regards to cutting the gap at the top with Celtic and Rangers. Celtic and Rangers are still teams that should be challenging for league titles. We shouldn't be here in year 1 under Tony Bloom, but we are, and we're enjoying it. And I don't think
Can I make a point, though?
there is no Hearts fan out there that believes that we're going to win the league this year.
Ewan,
right?
Ewan.
Yes,
but
there
we're
is.
in the no. Who? Well, I've yet to see any, and none of the
Hearts
season.
fans are allowed to think they can win the league.
No, I've never. Did
So
I say
there's some out there. Of course there is. Don't say those are a sweeping statement like that.
Did I say that there's not some Hearts fans that think that we can't win it? Of course there will be, but I think
You
the
literally just said that 2 minutes ago.
the majority don't think
that's
we
fine.
can win the league.
Do you know the good thing?
do
Do you know the good thing? We don't need to listen to you ramble about Hearts anymore because we have an actual proper man who can speak about Hearts.
I thought you were going to say a proper Hearts fan there.
Well, a proper Hearts fan, because you're a Rangers fan. We all know that, folks. Do you know what I mean? The only reason they made it to Hearts yesterday because Rangers were playing away. My good man, Joe. How are you?
Good, mate, yourself?
I'm very well, thank you.
Joe,
From the
like,
Hearts
Joe-
I
standard.
heard,
Yeah.
I heard you were out late
I'm so
singing
odd.
Shania Twain.
Did you get pushed into the long grass because of me?
No, it's fine. I'm on day 2 hangover, so I was still lying in my bed.
See?
Aye, but he looks great. You look shit.
Do I look good or does Ronnie look
No,
good?
you
know.
look great, Joel. He looks terrible.
I've been dying to speak to you, Joe, for ages. Do you know what? Because see, last weekend, someone came up to me at a football game and they were like, "Love your stuff, mate," blah, blah. And I was thought they were talking about the podcast. And they were like, I mean, just it's really great to see that there's a dedicated section that can just be solely for Hearts. And I was like, he thinks I'm Joel. I'm sorry, I went along with it. I was like,
Brilliant.
it's good. This is not just the old firm just having a monopoly now. It's not fair. So I just kept going with it. The guy that I spoke to at the Celtic game loves your work, mate. Loves your work.
Joel, can
That's
I
good.
ask
That's
you?
good to hear. That's
Joel,
good.
can I ask you, as a Hearts fan, I've said from day one that I think that Hearts have got it within them to split the Old Firm this year, and as it stands right now, we're in a really good position to split the Old Firm. But I've never believed that we could win the league. We're in it, yes. We're 7 points clear, yes. We're playing some good football. We're scoring goals. Tynecastle is back to what Tynecastle used to be. But do you think that we can win the league? I mean, obviously you can, but do you think we will?
Oh, if you were to ask me at
2:59 yesterday, I would have given you a resounding yes. And then it just yesterday kind of puts a wee bit of doubt in your mind. But no, I don't see any reason why Hearts can't win the league this season, because not just because we've got everything on Hearts' side of things. Really good manager, a good squad, a deep squad, which will be tested in the coming weeks, just with like Benny being out, Craig Halkett being suspended. But then on the flip side, neither Celtic or Rangers at this moment in time, I can't see them putting together a real long unbeaten run or winning run that you expect from me in the past. So I think there's a lot of things going in Hearts' favour. And you look back to, remember being in the room when Tony Bloom said that this season Hearts could split the Old Firm, that wasn't out with the realms of possibility, and then kind of eyebrows raised. But then he knows, it's like you're looking back and it's like he must know, he's looked into it, he must have a fair idea of he's coming at it from a point of intelligence and knowledge. So yeah, why not?
Joel, I was listening to every word you said there, trust me, but also Ewan's phone just started playing classical piano and we couldn't figure out what it was. So
It was like a sad montage to Joel, this so-called Hearts fan made a sweeping statement 2 minutes ago about 9 of the Celtic team get in the 11 of the Hearts team. Do you agree?
Man for man, Celtic are still a better squad.
I'm talking to a proper Hearts fan here. Joel, 9 of the 11?
I had to bring up the Celtic side, and I wouldn't go as far as 9.
Nah, no
Right,
chance.
okay, let's just go through it very quickly. Schmeichel gets in ahead of our boy, Schwallow.
Jesus.
Right?
So, Hearts fan, folks, can't even pronounce his own goalkeeper.
Austin Trusty, £6 million centre back, who's
Doesn't
been
matter how much they cost
but
you.
he's been outstanding since he's come back, and he also played really well in the Champions League. You've got Liam Scales, who's won trophy after trophy after trophy.
So they get in ahead of...
Yeah, of course they do.
Stuart Findlay and
Aye,
Halkett.
100%.
Okay.
Stuart Findlay, who's a loan signing for Kilmarnock, and Halkett was a free from Livingston. But yeah, 100%. You're looking at players that have won league titles and cups and trebles.
Let's get to the forward positions, 'cause that's all we're talking about
You've
here.
then got Sriracha at left back, and you've got Kieran Tierney on the bench. He gets in ahead of Milne for me.
I'm not going to listen to you go through this whole
No,
11
no,
because
no, no.
we brought
But
Joe Sked
wait,
on here to talk
wait,
about
wait,
Hearts, and
you've
you're just
got-
going to talk about
No, no, no.
Celtic's midfield.
You've got McCowan, McGregor,
Right, so
you've
we are
got
gonna go for it
Hattati.
all.
I'm just saying, the only positions that I would suggest that where you're probably looking at possibly Shanklin or Braga ahead of Kenny.
Joel, can I ask you a question?
How good's the Braga tune,
Oh,
Joe? Are you loving it?
that's
Are you loving it?
fantastic.
You must be loving it. That's the
It's
best
best.
tune in world football.
It's so good. I spoke to the guy who came up with the words, and he said a really good thing about the fact that it's kind of just it's unified everyone, just not just fans all over saying just how good the song is, but you hear it at Tynecastle or games now and everyone joins in. It's a song where like it doesn't matter how old you are, how young you are, everyone joins in, and the fact that it's such a long song and people still join in and sing all the way through, it just tells you everything you need to know, and it's so good. It's so good.
Can I ask what? And this is not me as a Dundee United fan, just trying to talk about United. What did United do right yesterday, or what did Hearts do wrong that ended up being a 1-1 game? And most would probably have said that Hearts would have taken that one.
I think a point was a deserved result. I think it was a fair result. I thought on Hearts' side, I think McInnes mentioned it, he probably didn't get his lineup quite right. It just the balance wasn't quite there. When you looked at the starting 11, you thought the front four of Kabori, Kazarides, Shanklin, Braga was really exciting, but it just didn't really click. They just didn't find any kind of rhythm to their game. McInnes spent a lot of time in the first half kind of getting instructions onto the pitch to the players, moving the kind of the front four around and trying to get it to work. It just didn't really click. And then Dundee United, I thought, played really, really well. We compare it to Dundee the other week. It was one of the most pathetic performances from a Scottish Premiership team I've seen at Tynecastle in a number of years. They were kind of just like set up to get a 0-0, and then when Hearts scored, they didn't have any other avenue to get back in the game. Whereas Dundee United, I thought, had a real nice balance between they were organised, well set up, stuck in their shape really well, and then they just had a constant threat on the counter attack with Sapsford and Fata. Stevenson in the first half was really good as
Best
well.
player on the pitch, Joe.
Yeah, I think Jim Goodwin. Yeah, I thought he was really good. I thought Jim Goodwin, having not got it right against Motherwell a couple of weeks ago, I think got it spot on at Tynecastle.
I think it's just it's not even a blip for me. I mean, to go 9 wins, 3 draws, 30 points after 12 games, it's a fantastic return, and we're well ahead of schedule. I was looking at the next 4 fixtures, Joel, and we've got 3 away, one of which is Celtic, the other one is Aberdeen. It's a tough run of fixtures we've got coming up, mate.
It really is. I think it will tell us a hell of a lot about this Hearts side, the longevity of whether we are going to be in a title race, whether we're going to be title favourites. I think that'll be decided over the coming weeks. And going back to what we kind of said, he always said first 2 rounds of fixtures. That's when you'll find out, because between the end of November and end of December, I think it's Hibs, Aberdeen and Celtic play them all the way from home, and then got Rangers at Tynecastle as well. So I don't think it'll be the same points return as from the first round of fixtures, but the fact that, like you said, you in the first 12 games, a really, really good return, given Hearts have given themselves margin for error and given them a real good platform to build on. But it's going to be tough, but really exciting as well. I can't wait for Pittodrie, can't wait for Celtic Park, can't wait for these games coming up, which is a marked difference to 12 months ago.
Brilliant, Joel. Absolutely fantastic. And I think the next 4 games is going to tell us a lot about Hearts' title challenge. I can't wait. 3 away from home, Aberdeen, Motherwell and Celtic away. And then in between that, you got Kilmarnock at home. So it's a big 4 games. But I think Joel's right. And I also think that Celtic and Rangers, who are not in any great shapes either, will themselves be dropping points left, right and centre. I think it's going to be one of those seasons where the points that won the league last year, which was 92, no team's going to get anywhere near that this year.
I can't wait to learn the lyrics to the Claudio Braga song. I didn't realise there were so many lyrics to it, Joe. I love it. the bit where scoring goals for the Gorgie boys. That's my bit. I like that bit. I like that bit a lot, Joe. I'm a big fan of that, mate. I'm only like you.
Is that going to be your new karaoke song?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You should have seen me last night. Who knew Freddie Mercury could be that unifying factor down Gorgie Way?
Cheers, Joel.
Joel, we love you, mate. Thank you so much for joining us as ever.
No worries. Cheers, guys.
Cheers,
Thank you.
mate.
What a guy. But we don't stop there.
Why?
Because we've got someone else.
Recording stopped.
Oh, who's coming on now?
Oh my goodness.
I was like, I'll get a Dundee United fan on, and a Dundee United podcaster, Dundee United journalist, Dundee United something, but none of them.
They're all rotten.
None of them
He
were
came
available.
up to me during the week, right, and he was like, listen, I'm struggling for a Dundee United podcaster. I don't like any of them. Could I get my dad?
Is your dad coming on the day?
So the only person I could
There he
find
is!
There he is. He's on the screen.
was Gerard Bell.
Gerard, my good
Recording in
man.
progress.
How are you?
Oh, there's Gerard.
Very well, thank you. I've been called Gerard for a very long time.
How would you like to be called?
Mr. Bell would be fine.
Mr. Bell.
Bell.
Right,
How you doing, Mr. Bell?
Jed's absolutely fine.
You all right, Jed? How are you?
I'm very well, thanks. Very well.
And let's be honest about it, Jed. Your son, who I've known for a number of years, are you proud of him?
Oh, you must be proud,
Goodness
Jed. Come on.
gracious, here we go.
yeah, very proud. He's done well eventually. He's done very, very well, yes.
Right, Jed, talk to us about yesterday. You should have won the game, shouldn't you have?
Oh, yeah, murdered them 1-1, didn't you? Absolutely murdered them 1-1. No, I had the fear, actually, before the game when Sibbald and Ferry were ruled out. And also after our last game against Motherwell, where we were terrible. But I thought they'd done really well yesterday. I thought both defensively and in attack did really well against what has to be said, Ewan, is a very good Hearts team. A very good Hearts team.
But I do disagree with you, Jed. You murdered us 1-1. I thought that 1-1 was a fair result, and I think that you're watching a different game from anybody else.
Yeah. Well, it's maybe the tangerine spectacles, but no, I think the fact that we had 3 goals ruled out.
Exactly.
Amar Fata had a couple of good chances as well. And I didn't think, although I've been impressed by Hearts this season, I didn't think they really threatened us much over the course of the game. So, probably more accurately, I'm a wee bit disappointed that we never won the game. I thought we had opportunities.
Do you know what I think is about Dundee United? They're just hatchet men.
Sorry, Hatchitman.
Aye, they just go around chopping players down. They slow the game down. They kick the ball out. Free kicks
They
take
kick
forever.
the ball
They
out.
kick
What does
the
that
ball
mean?
out, right?
Shut up. Jed,
they're
can
a-
I ask you?
but
Listen,
Dundee
no,
United-
I'm panting you up. Sorry,
Dundee
Jed.
United are a dirty side.
Okay.
They are a dirty
very good.
side.
Keep talking to yourself.
They
Jed,
play
can I
in
ask
the
you a
style
question,
of their
Pat?
manager.
Here's the thing. I think Jim Goodwin's great, right? You look at this, you've only won 3 games so far this season.
Yeah.
Is there a wider issue here a wee bit? Are you
Well-
content as a United fan at the moment?
So I think it'd be fair to say, intrigued and maybe not quite concerned. Jim Goodwin, for the 3rd time in 3 years, has completely replaced that team. There were only 2 players who were at Tannadice last season, and one of them is a loan player. So it was only Savelge who was on the park. Now, that has, it's bold. It's really quite different what he's doing, but it has caused some issues. We weren't very good to watch last season, but we had a very solid defence. And also these very solid defenders were really good at popping up for the odd set piece and scoring goals for us. He brought in a completely new defence, and they've taken time to gel. Probably most of our goals, probably like most teams, most goals you can attribute to defensive mistakes. But it's not any one player that's continuously making mistakes. They're just kind of taking turns about to make mistakes. But I think they're getting there. I think the other thing that United haven't had credit for or not a lot known about is there's been a hell of an injury list right through the season.
Somebody give me a violin. Somebody give me that violin right now. You play your football in the style of your manager, right? You don't play football. You're back to front. You play the dirty game, the dark arts really, really well. That's what Dundee United are. That's why you've only won 3 games, because you don't play football. You're more suited to playing rugby. That's the kind of team
Dad,
you
just
are.
a quick one. If you want to... if you want to insult and swear at Ewan, go ahead.
For a team that's got Cammy Devlin in the centre of the midfield, that guy should be on the stage. Should absolutely be on the stage. Talk about dark arts. That boy is unbelievable.
I let it off for Dundee United.
Oh, steady.
He should be wearing elbow pads and knee pads for all the diving that he does, so the poor guy doesn't hurt himself. But
Dad, isn't it?
No.
Can I? Because this talking about football is great, but can I ask how hungover were you after the wedding on Saturday? Were you a bit rough on Sunday?
Jed was at the wedding. How was the wedding?
Yeah. Great. Absolutely fantastic. I would say it was probably about a 6 out of 10, Callum.
Same.
And I was, really, really proud of myself because it was a free bar. It should have been a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, you did one. Before we let you go, Dad, is there anything you want to say to Ewan? Because the forum's yours. There's no language you can't use. In your broadest Dundonian, you can tell him what you think of him.
You can call him a Helen Hunt if you want.
Actually, Ewan, genuinely, I think these guys are a wee bit hard on you. You do talk a lot of shite most of the time, but every single time, they come back at you and insult you. And I think that shouldn't happen all the time. Maybe just about kind of 85, 90% of the time. So go on, guys, give him a wee bit of a break. Now and again, he talks sense, but he's clearly not today when he's saying United are hammer throwers. There you are.
Thanks, Dad.
No. Before we go, Jed, I need from you a really embarrassing Callum Bell story. I need something.
No, you don't.
I
do anything.
I need. See me through my day. Come on, Jed. What have you got for us?
Well, Ewan and Ronnie, I've had a couple of hours to prepare a story as well, because I've been sitting here for 2 hours after you slept in this morning. So I really,
never mind, Jed. Good to see you, pal. Enjoy your day.
No, nothing comes to the top of the head straight away that is available for broadcast. I wouldn't have think.
Okay. Well, I've got something to say about your son, and you remind me of him. He's a dick.
You just call my dad a dick?
Like father, like son. Moving on.
Go and yourself, you stupid.
You're obviously taking that draw that should have been a hiding. You're obviously taking it really.
He is, isn't he? That's the problem when the bubble bursts. Jed, he just takes out the people he loves.
Absolutely burst. Yeah.
Dad, before I let you go, one last thing. I don't think this is right, but your granddaughter, my niece, she's 4. She watches this on the telly with her dad. Whenever she does, she asks why we don't say hi. So do you want to say hello to Maggie before you go?
Go on, Jed.
Hello, Maggie. I hope you're behaving yourself, unlike your Uncle Callum.
Hi, Maggie.
Hi, Maggie.
Hi, Maggie.
Hi, Maggie.
Bye,
Love you.
Maggie.
Bye, Maggie.
Right, bye, Dad.
Jed, it's been a pleasure, my friend. And the
Bye,
next time you
Jed.
pump hearts, you can come on as well.
Right,
Jed
see you
Bell,
in the next
everybody.
event. Bye.
Bye.
What a lovely
Recording
human
stopped.
being.
Well, let's get my wife and my kids and my aunties and uncles on next week then, shall we?
I've had my mum, to be fair, and your dad. What's next? I know poor Teresa sitting in the house going, he's going to phone me soon. I promise he's going to phone me soon.
Also,
Right.
if you call my dad a dick again, I will put that microphone down your throat.
Come on. So, elsewhere and otherwise, let's get I'm just pretending that didn't happen. I can't believe you
Other
called his
games.
dad
Other
a
games in the
dick.
Premiership. Let's just get through it. Because
Invite him on at the podcast. you call it.
I feel as though this is just you're out to get me, you're annoying me, you're pissing me off, you've got your dad on, talking about Dundee United, how they murdered us at 1-1, clearly didn't watch the game, you're being pathetic. Have you got,
What have I done?
Yeah, you're again, look at you. Look at the state of you. Look at
Great. This is
Can I
sad.
say one last thing before we move on to the other
Go
games?
for it.
Because I thought of it earlier. You've talked at length about how Hearts fans are enjoying this moment. Hearts fans are enjoying this. Celtic fans can't get to me. We're enjoying it. You haven't said anything positive about your team this whole time. You've moaned about Dundee United. You've moaned about Celtic fans. Have a word with yourself. If you're a
he's not-
Hearts fan,
he's not
act
a
like
Hearts
one.
fan.
I don't need to talk about how great Hearts are.
He's a Rangers
Everybody
fan.
knows how good Hearts are. I'm annoyed at others who are not giving us the credit that we deserve. That's the point.
You've got a forum to do it, and you don't do it.
Right. Well, I've just told you that I would like some more respect. That's it.
You're not
That's
gonna-
all.
that's good. You can keep waiting,
That's
mate.
all I'm
Sorry.
going to get. Let's go through the Premiership games.
Yes, because to be fair to Rangers, after an absolute pumping during the week we were there, 3-0 win at Dundee. Dundee are so odd. They can beat Celtic 2-0 at Dens Park, and then they can get you just fold like a deck of cards. What's going on with Elvis? What's happening with
They
him?
didn't turn up yesterday.
Nah, not at all.
But there again, you could say that Rangers did turn up.
Yeah, they did. Fair play to them.
Can some producer can you do me a wee favour? Can you Google the height of Nico Raskin?
By the way, yes, what a point.
Because this boy,
Tiny.
I mean, he's diminutive. I don't know how tall he is, but the boy is so good in the air. I mean, he scored an absolute cracker of a header, and then in the second half, he had another brilliant header from a corner that the goalkeeper's done well to save. He's really good in the air, and for his height, he can get such a jump on the defender.
5'10".
5'10".
I think he might just be a wee bit shorter than that too.
I thought he might be a wee bit shorter than that.
5-7
but-
with his hair gelled.
But the boy's brilliant in the air, and for me, he's still Rangers' best player. He's a cracking midfielder, and I thought Rangers did turn up. And I tell you who else turned up yesterday: Mikey Moore. He turned up for the first time in a Rangers jersey, and I don't know what Danny Rule has said or what position he's put him in, but it's working for Mikey Moore, and Rangers are getting the best out of him in the last couple of games. So it looks like Rangers might have the Mikey Moore that everyone was waxing lyrical about last season at Spurs. So Danny Rule's getting a tune out some of the players, and they do look a lot more threatening. They look better structurally, and they also look better defensively. Dundee, though, were poor all over the pitch. Listen, I
I still think they're in bother.
Do
I
you
really
think?
do think
Do
they're
you?
in bother. Yeah, you can. When they're good, but we'll see when they're bad. They are, and I'm not just saying because of Dundee United fans in the table. They are really bad when they're bad. I just think, for over the course of 38 games, I think they're in bother. I do. I think Livingston will end up getting the wins they need. Obviously, I'd be worried if I'm a Dundee
So
fan.
I'm going to stay out this question because everyone knows my opinion on it. I think Hearts will be top two. I'm going to ask you two. Rangers are 5 points behind Celtic. They are 12 points behind Hearts. Are Rangers finishing in the top two, Ronnie?
No,
Callum?
No.
Okay, thank you.
They won't.
So Celtic are third.
Danny Rule is definitely. I mean, Thursday aside, which was a swatting by Roma, there's a feeling that Danny Rule's he's got something about him, and it's working. It's working.
And the fans have bought into him
Yeah.
and what he's trying to do. And you can see that on the pitch, and you can actually see the players are actually playing for him as well. So I think Rangers will only get better. And the sooner they're out of Europe, the better it will be for them. And also, ultimately, Celtic, because I think they've been pretty poor as well. And what you don't want is to continually get beat in Europe to then go and play on the Sunday.
it's a momentum
It's
killer.
a momentum killer
Yeah.
as well.
Can I ask you both a question? I'll stay out of it because I do have an allegiance. Do you think Elvis is in trouble?
Right now. No, I don't think he's in trouble yet. that could come if the performances and the defeats come after the international break. You might not see Christmas if it doesn't improve.
Could be a blue Christmas for Elvis. Oh, come on. Oh, come on.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
That's going to socials later.
Will Rangers get any closer to Celtic?
Yes. I think.
Do you think they could?
Yeah, I think they could.
Do you think they could? Because you look at the run of fixtures. Oh, I want to do this with you. We've
Go on.
talked. Here, go and take that. Have you got
He's got his own one.
You've got a
We've both
pen.
got our own
Got your pen, right? So the league table right now.
Yep.
Just write it down. Take your pad and your
I'm
pen.
here, I'm here, I'm
Right,
here,
take
I'm here.
pen and pen. Put in Hearts 30.
Yeah.
Hearts 30. We're going to fly through this. Put Hearts 30. Celtic 23. Rangers 18. Hibs 18. Okay? And I'm
just
going.
write-
Yeah, just that. And then beside that, I'm now going to go through the fixtures. Right, and I want you to predict the next 4 fixtures, and you two are going to tell me what the league
I like
table is
this.
going to be
I like-
like
Go for it.
at the end of the next round of games.
And you get to use a board for the first time because normally
feel
you're doing
so
them.
privileged now.
Okay, here
Right,
we
go
go.
on.
So Hibs fixtures, Dundee. So just put whatever number you think they'll get for that, whatever
3
points. they'll get
points.
for it. Right? No, don't say. Just
Sorry.
write it down. So Hibs at home to Dundee.
Yep.
Hibs away to Motherwell.
Yep.
Hibs at home to Celtic.
Yep.
Hibs at home to Falkirk. Okay, leave it. So count that up from where they're on 18 points. Rangers, who are on 18 points, their next 4 fixtures. Are you ready?
Go for it.
Livingston at home.
Yep.
Falkirk at home.
Yep.
Dundee United away.
Yep.
Kilmarnock away.
Yep.
Yeah. Celtic, next 4 fixtures. St Mirren away. Hibs away. Dundee at home. Hearts at home. Done?
Yep.
And for Hearts, next 4 fixtures, Aberdeen away, Motherwell away, Kilmarnock at home, Celtic away.
Okay.
So let's start with Callum. How will the league table look after the next round of 4 fixtures?
Nobody moves. So Hearts top with 38, Celtic second with 33, Rangers on 27, and Hibs on 25.
Okay.
This is far too early in the morning for this. I've got Hearts on 35, Celtic on 33, Rangers on 30. I think Rangers will win all 4 games. And Hibs on 23. Hibs only gets 1 win for me.
Out of those 4 fixtures. Okay.
First one.
So that's your prediction over the next 4 fixtures.
I think Hearts will stay top, Celtic will close the gap, Rangers will close the gap, and Hibs will... Nah.
Okay. Talking to Celtic, they win by 4-0 against Kilmarnock. Is Kettlewell in trouble?
Yes.
Yes.
Is he?
100%.
Is he in trouble? Is he like looking over his shoulder?
I can give some context to this because I went.
You were there.
Yeah, on Friday I had the joy of his pre-match press conference, and the question I asked him was along the lines of how important are leaders in the dressing room and in your staff. It was a rubbish question. That's the only type of question I do. And out of nowhere, he volunteered that he is purposely falling out with his players to try and get more out of them. Out of nowhere.
I did hear that bit of audio. It was on STV
yeah.
Sport.
Yeah, we ran it on the telly.
Yeah. That's strange, that, isn't it?
So he says, players fall out, it happens all the time. And he saw me kind of go, well, what? And he went and spent the next 3 minutes trying to give context to it. But from what I understand, like a lot of the players aren't happy with him. He's not happy with a lot of the players. But he thinks they've come through that now. But that was before they got scalped 4-0. So not looking great.
No.
Never mind the context. You lose 5 games in a row, you're in trouble in this league. They were third at one point.
I know.
It's crazy.
It is nuts, isn't it?
I know they had injuries. They did have obviously that's fine, but even at Rugby Park, it's always like it's a hard place to go. Not right now. It's not.
No.
So if you have to stay in this league, you need to win your home games. That's what Livingston have been so good at when they were up. Obviously, they went down last season, of course, but it gets to a point in the bottom 6 where they seem to... They did it a couple of seasons ago. The fans really don't want Kettlewell there.
They don't?
No.
Okay, so Kettlewell's on a shooting
not just the results. I think the style of play, Kelly fans are saying he's in trouble.
So who's more likely to go first, Kettlewell or Presley?
Presley for me.
Presley for you?
Kettlewell for me.
Kettlewell for you.
I think because Kelly fans, with the greatest respect to Dundee, Kelly fans expect more than just staying in the league. Whereas for Dundee, that's a success this season, staying in the league. Kelly, they were in Europe a couple of seasons ago. You know what I mean? That's not going to suffice. If that happens all the way up to Christmas, You're looking for a new Kelly
Yeah.
boss.
I know we'll
and he
get
knows
to-
that himself.
We'll get to Celtic shortly, but the other thing I would say is you mentioned injuries. I think it's Max Stryjek is out. We don't really know what the reason is. They don't want people to speculate on it, so we won't. But Eddie Beach, who's come in, I mentioned him a few weeks ago. I thought he'd another absolute howler against Celtic
he
yesterday.
did. Wasn't good at all. And Celtic did what they did, and they scored 4 goals. They could have scored 7 and 8.
Were Celtic good? You watched it.
I mean, they've been better, but they're scoring goals, unlike under Brendan Rodgers. And there's a bit more energy about Celtic, and they're pressing higher. They're not giving teams a chance to breathe. Kilmarnock had a big chance to go 1-1. Bruce Anderson was through on goal. Really good strike, hit the underside of the crossbar. If that goes 1-1, you never know, just before half-time. But Celtic ultimately deserved the win, no doubt about it. And they are playing way better under Martin Neal than they did under Brendan Rodgers. But now Celtic have got a decision to make between now and the next round of fixtures. Is O'Neill going to be there for that home? No, is there away? What's their next game again? I forgot what it was. Let's see. Oh, they're away to St Mirren in their next game. Will Martin O'Neill be in the dugout for that game? Ronnie Charters, STV Sport.
I was chatting to Martin O'Neill on Friday for the telly, and he sounds as if he's a man he's ready to go, yeah, do you know what? A new man's coming in. It felt as if he knew that was kind of his, because we were asking him, if this is your last game, how would you sum it up and all this sort of stuff. He did invite me to coffee in London, by the way.
Did he?
Him and I will go for a coffee. He's paying, obviously. Jeez, the money I'm getting for this.
and hold on a minute. London prices.
Exactly. Sorry, Martin. And it's pumpkin spice latte season, folks. He sounded as if he was resigned to the fact, listen, I might not be, like, he was shaking everybody's hand afterwards and going, do you know what, it's been great. You know, that sort of philosophical kind of way.
So did you get the impression that he knows this was only until the international break?
No, because I don't think Celtic are that organised.
So you don't think Celtic know either?
At the time, no. I think they want a manager in. I know this for a fact. They want a manager in during this international break.
Okay.
They don't. I've spoken to a few people in Celtic, and they are now putting their foot to the floor in terms of they've got 2 weeks. They want a manager in for that St Mirren game.
Okay. My next question to you, because obviously you do see the manager, you do speak to members of the club at the management level and higher level than that. Is there no chance that Martin O'Neill keeps the job until the end of the season?
No.
So this could have been his last game.
Correct.
Right. And do you think it is his last game?
It's a great question. Yes. I think Celtic will have a manager in place by the St Mirren game,
which is on the 22nd of November, 8 o'clock at night.
They've got 2 weeks. I was chatting to someone who admitted that the managerial search is complicated, and that
is that because of Knutson?
I genuinely I don't know if it's Knutson or it's.
Is it not complicated because he can't get out of his job until December?
It's like this Kevin Muscat thing with Rangers.
Yeah.
Like, if I said to a Celtic fan watching now, I'll give you Knutson, but it's December, I think Celtic fans would take that.
Do Celtic fans not want Kieran McKenna?
Well, we had the podcaster on last week, didn't we? Who said
Kieran McKenna.
Yeah, I don't know. It's complicated. So this is the thing. They've got 2 weeks of no football. It's the other stick or twist right now. You go, right, if it's not now, when are you going to get a new man? You can't get. This is your perfect opportunity to get a new manager in. You've got 2 weeks off. The players will go on international break. Blah blah blah. If it's not now, I think then you go, right. If it's not here, Martin O'Neill just gets to the end of the season.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
I don't think if they bring in a manager between now and the St Mirren game on November 22nd, I think O'Neill's here until the end of the season.
The good thing for Dermot Desmond and for Michael Nicholson is, unlike with Rangers when it was Stevie Smith, they have got a guy that's winning games. So see, when you've got a guy that's winning games and it's an interim manager, you can put the feet up and go, right, okay. The club's not in crisis anymore. He's diverted it.
Poor in Europe, but see, domestically under Martin O'Neill, they've been great.
They were. See, when you're swatted aside by Midtjylland, it shows you where we are as Scottish football. That poor guy, the Scotland coefficient guy.
I know.
I feel like texting with mate, you're right. And it's the same way Aberdeen. Like we've pointed about this when we were talking about Jimmy Tilleen's future. Just because you win the Scottish Cup, they're not equipped for European football. I know they had a great result in Larnaca, fair play. They're going to get pumped.
I mean, to be honest with you, we're going to Larnaca
know what I mean?
and
This is what I'm
celebrating a
talking about.
0-0 against
Yeah.
Larnaca.
And that was the best result of the night.
I know, and it's still poor for me.
Should we talk about their game?
There's another question for you. You've got Kettlewell and Presley who are under pressure. Is Tulleen under similar pressure?
Oh, no, quite. Yeah, I mean,
Motherwell should have beat them yesterday.
Yeah.
Motherwell were excellent.
I'm sick of talking about Motherwell should have won games. It's just, and it probably is watching, because who's not watching this podcast? You need to start winning games, mate.
But, I mean, they are, for me, one of the most attractive sides to watch in Scottish football.
See, at the end of the day, see if you're saying to a Motherwell fan, right, you're playing really good football, but you're sixth, or you could play less good football and you could be they could be third easily.
Oh, they could easily be third.
They've lost 15 points from winning games.
Aye.
From winning position, sorry.
But again, there's Aberdeen at home. They've drawn 1-1, looked average. Motherwell have outplayed them, created a lot of great chances.
Yeah, Motherwell actually did murder a team 1-1.
They actually
completely.
did yesterday.
Genuinely.
And I love that Elijah Just, who's
great.
I don't know where he came from.
New Zealand, but he's a class player.
He's such a good player, and I can't see him being at Motherwell next year if he continues on this path.
But they have so many players like that. Longolo, I mean,
Longolo's
Ibrahim
unreal.
Said, who
Yeah.
comes on, Elliot Watt,
Yeah.
you had Callum Slattery, played fantastically. They've got a really good squad, but as Ronnie says, that doesn't count for much if you're not winning games.
And then you've got Jimmy Tulleen on the other side, who spent a load of money. There's players on big contracts there.
Huge.
Is Tulleen under the same pressure as Kettlewell and Presley?
Yeah.
You think he is?
I think he was. Remember we were talking about before the Kelly game when
Yes.
they won fair play to them, but then you realise you're playing against a Kelly team that are struggling at the moment.
But
Aberdeen's
even
just
then,
be
they
so much better than this.
But even then, they struggled to beat Kilmarnock 1-0.
Yeah, I mean, Don's fans were pulling their hair out. You got a good result against Larnaca, and they could have won it. Should have won it.
Oh, at the end.
Oh my goodness!
Aye, yeah, chance.
I just think they're. I'd be tearing my hair out.
They are toothless, though. Like
Totally.
they just can't score goals. When you look at, was it Lazatic,
Yeah.
Nisbet, Milanovic, you've got Yengi who doesn't even get a game now.
No.
I don't know where goals come from. If it's not Carlson,
They don't come for Yengi. Don't you worry about that. Sorry, Yengi. Sorry, mate. Sorry. But no, they are, and they're in bother. You can't spend all that money.
Yes,
and
I agree.
be eighth.
I agree.
Can he do it?
Tulleen's under a lot of pressure.
Yep.
Livingston against Falkirk at the Falkirk Stadium.
Had Falkirk in the coupon, didn't they?
oh no.
Falkirk
Phone
will
call
be,
Donaldson.
I will do. Falkirk will be kicking themselves.
Yeah.
I mean, you're 1-0 up, early goal from Brian Graham from the penalty spot. There's no doubt about it, it's a penalty. I mean, 100% a penalty. It's an elbow, and I don't know why
And
he's...
it was a good penalty by big handsome Brian
Oh,
Graham.
aye. And they're 1-up, and they're playing well, they're Falkirk. But Livingston have got their number. Falkirk haven't beaten Livingston, I think, in the last 5 or 6 or something. And great header from Danny Wilson in the 89th minute to equalise.
That's why I think Livingston will be fine.
Do you
'Cause
think they'll be all right?
They just grind out these kind of points, and they add. I think it'll be fine. That's a Davy Martindale type of result. That
It is, isn't
Just,
it? And
you know what?
performance.
You don't need all the fancy football. Get the ball in the net and get a point and get and get up the road.
Aye.
That's it.
John McGlynn has done an outstanding job there at Falkirk. I mean, I said from the get-go that they'd be fine. They're not going to be in any relegation bother or playoff bother. But to be in the top 6, it's phenomenal.
And that's where they should be looking now. They shouldn't be looking down. They should be looking up.
They should be looking up. And I think they've done a great job. They'll be kicking themselves on not to pick up the 3 points against Livingston.
Who did do a very good performance though? Hibs. Now, can we discuss the VAR incident? St Mirren v Hibs. Did you see it?
I did see it, yeah.
Thoughts? So, for those who... Basically, there was 2 lines. There's 2 lines drawn. Did you see this, no?
Yeah, I saw people talking about it online.
So, one you get the VAR where you get both lines drawn and it says on or offside. They've drawn the first line at Grant Hanley's boot.
Yeah.
And then they've realised the ball is in front of that line. Mm-hmm. So they've drawn a second line afterwards to where the ball is. Now, and the guys on Premier Sports were going big on it full time. Michael Stewart was saying they're covering it up, blah, 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 blah. I think in the end result, it's still offside. Both lines show that he is offside. But how bad a look is that
It's not
for
a
our
great
game?
look. Listen, Michael Stewart likes to court controversy.
Yeah, but I get his point.
He says things just for people to talk about him.
is that right, Ewan? Yeah.
The
Pot called the kettle prick. Are you joking me?
I call it as I see it. I do.
So does Michael Stewart.
No.
We should get him on. Michael, come on. 2 big jambos.
Michael-
You're a Rangers fan, so
Yeah.
you're not a big jambo, but still.
I'm not even going
But
to...
no, but in a serious point, Hibs went on to win the game, and Stephen Robinson says, listen, yes, it's a bad look. We're not going to use that as an excuse. But considering the 2 weeks we've had of Scottish refereeing, the fact that they can't draw the line properly, we're in trouble.
Yeah.
If that's the case, we're in trouble.
I've got an issue with VAR and the offside rule. Is it see when it is so close that you cannot, with the naked eye, see that it's offside and it's a big toe? I think we're getting to the point now where it's becoming too not anal.
Yeah, that's not
Yeah,
incorrect.
Do you know what I mean?
Funnily enough, that's the right word to use this time. It's not always, but this game, Alan Hunt made the point on the telly. He said, listen, it gets to a point where if you're taking that long over it,
over-analysing it.
You're re-refereeing games.
Re-refereeing games, and it should always be the advantage goes to the attacking team. Now, if St Mirren take the lead there, it's all ifs, buts and maybes. It could have been a different result. But ultimately, I thought Hibs were very good away at St Mirren. They scored 3 goals.
They're so good now.
I like Hibs. And
I've got a good feeling about it. And they've got a really good squad. The Cadden twins
either side.
Are they
great.
twins? No, they're not
Just
twins.
brothers.
Are they?
Just brothers.
Sorry, folks.
But again, they're going to be there or there's about.
Yeah,
They're
completely.
top 4, and they could be challenging for third as well.
The
I
top
think
4 is the top 4 at the moment.
I agree
Hearts,
with you.
Celtic, Rangers, Hibs.
No
That's going to be
one's getting anywhere near those 4 clubs.
They've got a good feel about it.
And
Genuinely.
David Gray, again, I applaud the guy. I think he's done an outstanding job there. And they play some decent football. Again, a bit like Motherwell, Hibs are a really good side to watch. I've got to be honest about it.
no, I agree.
I think they're a really good side. They score some good goals. They've got threats from all over the pitch. The 2 Cadden boys are outstanding. They've got different...
They can win games different ways.
And they've got players up front that can offer you something different. You've got Boyle, you've got Bowie,
Cleager.
I
knew you
Cliche.
couldn't. I know.
Cleager. But again, I really rate him. Yeah, he's on the bench.
Yeah.
I know.
Certain depth's great.
Is it Miguel Chaiwa scored the third?
Chaiwa scored the
third.
Really
Good
runs
goal.
from deep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
Cracking.
think there's the 30th of November, Hibs host Celtic, and Celtic play Feyenoord the Thursday before away from home. I think that'll be a massive game for them.
This is what I'm talking about. The Europa League for the Old Firm is now just a huge inconvenience.
And
I don't
Hibs-
think either will make it out of the group.
No. And Hibs will have all week to prepare for that.
Yeah.
And they're at Easter Road.
That's why Hearts. McInnes made the point a couple of weeks ago, and he's right. Listen, let the Old Firm travel abroad. Let them go.
yeah,
Let them get
yeah.
pumped every Thursday because they're sitting there with a whole week's build up. Hearts take care of themselves. And see if you say to a Celtic fan now, or a Rangers fan to be fair, but obviously their battle's different. They're not going to be challenging for the title. Just take Europa League out of it. 'Cause what's the point? It's a momentum killer.
100%.
Rangers are not going to go through. 4 rock bottom of the league.
Correct.
Celtic, I don't think Celtic will go through either. They've got Feyenoord away. They've got Bologna away.
Yeah.
They've got Roma at Celtic Park. You're not winning any of them. You'll beat Utrecht probably in the last game, but that's 7 points isn't going to be enough.
No, it won't be enough.
You know?
I think the worst thing that can happen to Celtic's title challenge is that they get into the
The next round.
Aye.
You'll be hoping for that.
Oh, no, I'd love Celtic to stay in Europe for as long as possible because if they're playing Thursday, Sunday, all the pressure's on them.
Yep. So let's just a recap of the table. So obviously Hearts still top, 7 clear. Celtic a game less. Livingston bottom, 1 point behind Dundee. And then you've got St Mirren and I didn't realise how low St Mirren were as well.
Yeah, they're struggling.
Listen, a couple of wins and you're in your top 6.
Oh, of course. And they've not won any of the last 5.
And it's a tight league.
Yeah,
it's a
of
really
course.
tight league.
Listen.
You can't call who's going to be top 6 and who's going to be at the bottom right now because it's too close to call.
So, Premiership done.
Premiership done. Premiership's
I think
done.
we sorted that out quite
Yeah.
well. So we will get back to the rest of the leagues. We're going to take a quick break though. When we come back, we've got Championship, League 1, League 2, Team of the Week.
Team of the week.
We want one team. See the amount of people who were like, I wish you would just pick one team rather than 3 or 4. I want one team. I want it succinct.
Oh.
I want it chilled.
Okay.
We're going to get to that when we have a quick word from our sponsors. Well, it's not our sponsors, it's you and I, but it's C.R. Smith. This podcast is sponsored by our good friends at C.R. Smith, Scotland-made windows and doors for Scottish weather.
Yeah. Jings, Crivens and help me, Bob.
Okay. C.R. Smith have 0% interest-free credit for up to 5 years, and you'll pay nothing until 2027 at 3.9% APR representative. Did you know that?
Well, slap my chops. What a deal.
Are you okay there? Are you okay? They've been going for over 50 years. That is some amount of experience, Ewan.
Yes, it is. That's great. But can we please listen to the next C.R. Smith football chant? I want to rip it to shreds.
And here it is, folks.
You're not freezing anymore. You're not freezing anymore. You're not freezing. You're not freezing. You're not freezing anymore.
And that's because you can have windows and doors that are double glazed.
You can't get a double glazed door, you idiot, but we'll get a double glazed window.
Unlike that nonsense, C.R. Smith are the top rated windows and doors company on Trustpilot. Give them a go right now. Welcome back, folks, to the STV Radio Football Show. Let's get straight to the Championship, where again St Johnstone are top of the league. But to be fair, Neil Lennon's side, Dunfermline, you said this a wee while ago.
Aye.
You like Dunfermline.
I like Dunfermline.
I do too.
Young
yeah.
team. Andy Todd.
Unbelievable, isn't it?
He's too good for Dunfermline.
I know.
He's too good, and that's no disrespect to Dunfermline. That boy is going places. He scores some amount of goals and some good goals as well. And he scored a late equaliser, and they deserved it. And fair play, Dunfermline. They're 1-0 down, 1-1, 2-1 down, 2-2 against what in all. I mean, they are a Premiership club because there's a lot of the players that were there last season are still there. And for Dunfermline to come back twice and get that late equaliser, excellent. And I really like Andy Todd. What a good player they've got there. And they're a good young team.
In terms of the title race, we're talking St Johnstone and Partick Thistle for the title. Is that what we're doing?
I watched the Partick Thistle game on Friday night.
The poor goalie.
The goalie.
Oh,
what did he do?
Oh my goodness.
He won't be sleeping.
Oh,
He'll be
man.
having nightmares about that shot in the 93rd minute that just went through his arms.
I've got a wee thing about this, right? So all the tweets afterwards, and they mentioned it, and they, he's a young guy. Is it? That happens at under 12s. That's not an age thing. He's just made a howler.
He's just made a howler.
It's condescending to go, I bet he's young. No, the guy knows himself.
Look at the way he reacted.
Exactly.
The way he reacted at the full-time whistle. Players were coming up to him to shake his hand. He was just pushing past them. He was raging because he knew he effed up. And that would have been a huge win for Airdrie because they're at the bottom of the table.
Bottom of the table.
But massive for Partick because it keeps their momentum going and keeps them on the heels of St Johnstone.
Yeah,
so
'cause
well
they
done to
both
Partick.
top points. So St Johnstone top, Thistle second, as you mentioned there. Airdrieonians bottom 4 points ahead of even Ross County ninth. Still, it's not clicking.
They were 3-1 up. They were 3-1 up against Ayr, and then obviously Ayr come back to draw 3-3, and Ross County did me from a coupon.
I see a lot of
Did you
angry.
put Ross County in the coupon, did you?
Oh, you silly goose! I see a lot of angry Wraith Rovers fans at the moment.
There's
Not
one
happy.
sat here called Jay. Jay's a Wraith Rovers fan.
You're joking?
No, she is. She's a Wraith Rovers fan. Look at her, head and hands.
What's your thoughts on Barry Robson?
Thumb up or thumb down?
Not
Not good. Oh,
Not
Barry, you're
good.
in trouble, mate.
If Jay doesn't like you, you've not got a chance.
You're in trouble, Barry. You're in trouble. Scottish League 1, Inverness again. They again doing well. Top of the table,
Top
3
of the
points
table,
clear.
yeah.
Alloa, Stenhousemuir, Gary Naismith will get to you next week. We're going to get him on, but we'll get to him next
But
week.
again, late equaliser for Stenhousemuir as well.
Stenny. Cove bottom, Kelty Hearts are second bottom. And then in League 2, wee bit of movement.
Aye, there's a wee bit of movement.
Your team, the Spartans, Callum. I don't know why it's your team, but they
chose them.
And Uncle Mick Kennedy, they won. So they closed the gap, 4 points. So Spartans are 25 points, East Kilbride 21, Edinburgh City on 3 points.
5 wins, 3 draws, but 3 points because of a points deduction.
Yeah.
So it's not going so well.
I
think they'll be fine.
I still believe that East Kilbride will win that league.
Same.
I really do believe
I'll
they'll come
pick
good.
the Spartans just to be controversial.
Well, you did a couple of weeks ago, but
but
I
you
think.
knew nothing. You know nothing about League 2.
But see, in January,
for
because
it.
they've got the money back in them, they'll go again and they'll sign more players and they'll sign more experienced players. East Kilbride will ultimately win that league comfortably.
Team of the week. Let's do it.
Right, go Callum.
Callum Bell.
Dundee United. Get it right around you. Get up.
How can they be the team of the week?
Because the league leaders went to the league, the runaway league leaders, the best team in
it's not a bad
Scotland,
shout,
undefeated across the UK. We went there and we battered you 1-1, as Jed Bell, my father, said earlier.
Come on, Jet. You?
I'm like last week. I'm going with Dunfermline. They're playing St Johnstone, who should run away with this league, who should win this league, and for them to come back on 2 occasions to pick up a point is huge. So I'm going for Neil Lennon's Dunfermline again because I'm impressed by a lot of their young players. They've got big futures. They're Scottish as well, and I want Andy Todd at Hearts.
So can I just say, I can clearly see Ronnie going through his cards to try and pick a team because he's not thought about it yet.
That is... Nah, you're right. No, I'm going to go Hibs. Paisley.
Good win.
Good win.
Yeah.
Jim, good win. Yeah, I'm going to go Hibs. I think David Gray, it's just, you saw it, Hearts go there. It's a tough place to go.
Yeah.
3-0 win. Yes, there was a VAR controversy, blah, 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 blah. But Stephen Robson said it. Hibs blew them away.
Yeah, very
well
good.
done, Hibs.
Well done, Hibs. You got a team of the week.
Right. I'm already nervous about this.
Yeah.
Scotland.
Well, I said...
Oh, I'm so nervous already.
Well,
You've seen me at Scotland games. I hate it.
I'm not nervous because I said at the start of the campaign that I don't think we'll be going to the World Cup.
Oh, Scotty, no.
But it was just my belief. And I'd love for us to take it to the final game in the section at Hampden against Denmark a week on Tuesday. But I think Greece beat us on Saturday. Because do you know why I think? Do you know why I think Greece beat us on Saturday?
Because you're a miserable old...
No, because I've got eyes. I watched Scotland in our last 2 games and we were horrific.
We were.
awful.
I know.
We were awful. And I've got a horrible feeling, and this is the Steve Clark way of doing things. He's going to turn up there, try to get a point to take it to the last game. He ain't going to try and win the game, and we'll get caught, and we'll get caught badly. And I think that Greece will beat us.
Do you think that's where Steve Clark's at his best?
No, because we're going to get caught.
No, I mean, you see it, he's Kelly when he was Kilmarnock manager. See when the Belarus games where you should be winning 3 or 4-0, right? Okay, they struggle. I get that, and they did play rotten, and they all admit it. See when a Steve Clark team comes up against a team that are expected to win, because I think you're right. I think Greece will be favourites for Saturday. Do you not think that's where Steve Clark gets the best at this team?
Ronnie, we were at home to Greece and Belarus, and both should have beat us or got something from the game.
But they didn't, Hugh.
Right? We were too poor. It's all about momentum.
I know it's
right.
No.
Yeah, it is.
Right. So you've got 2 wins under your belt, and there's momentum.
But we played terribly.
I know.
The fans
but then we
booed us.
can't play that bad again.
The fans booed us at the end of a 2-1 victory.
Aye.
Because
do you remember that Belarus? We were at the game, right? And in the media section, there was a poor wee Belarus guy in front of us who was doing my nutting, right? And when I'm at a Scotland game, and I'll apologise, I use very bad language. I celebrate like no one else. There was a wee Belarusian. See when they scored to equalise, the wee guy jumps up, gives up this, that, and the other thing. And I said to him, I was like, I can't have this. And then it got disallowed. I left my seat and I started banging on his table. I was like, come on!
to hold him back.
It was so bad, the poor guy. It was but yeah, you're right. I know you're. And as a Scotland fan, I'm desperate to make it to the World Cup, right? And I don't know whether I am just ignoring how bad we played. And there's it's the hope for me that we can make it.
I have said this all along, and I've got a wee bit of heat for it. But the European Championships that we've qualified for are in spite of Steve Clark. This squad of players that we have got is the best squad of players that we've had in a number of years. Gordon Strachan didn't have this squad of players. McLeish didn't have this squad of players. Walter Smith didn't have this squad of players. He has got the best squad of players we've had in a generation. They're playing in Germany. They're playing in Italy. They're playing in England. And we are poor to watch. We're an awful watch under Steve Clark. We should be doing way better than what we are. And we get booed off winning a game against Belarus by 2-1. Steve Clark will be the reason that we don't get to this World Cup.
I think it's the opposite. I think Steve Clark will be the reason we make it. I genuinely do.
Well, let's revisit this in a couple of weeks' time.
No, we next week, will it not?
Oh, we'll be
by
next
Greece.
week, yeah.
We'll have
I think
a
Greece beat
Scotland
us.
special.
I think Greece beat us.
What I think we have in our advantage, though, is the nice new Scotland strip.
Yeah.
It's nice. You made a good point, though, about the pricing of it.
It's what is it, 120 quid
for the film strip.
But there's authentic and there's 2 different versions, replica and all that stuff. Anyway,
looks great. Genuinely looks incredible.
I don't care what we look like.
Can you imagine if we're all wearing that in Mexico? Can you imagine if we go to Mexico? Do you think I'm going to be 1 hour late tonight?
Right. So before we move on to the quiz, I'm going to ask you both a question. I don't think Scotland get to the World Cup, right? And we're in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I don't think we get through the playoffs, and that's just going to be horrific anyway because we're not going to be good enough to win 2 games back to back.
This isn't a question.
Anyway,
What's
my
the
question is this. Will Scotland be qualifying for the World Cup a week on Tuesday? Callum.
I can definitively answer this. And I've kept really quiet there because if I don't, I know I'm just going to shout vitriol at you for some of your awful views about Scotland and Steve Clark. What did I say, Ronnie, before this campaign started?
And this is, I found myself going back to, so he's constantly said, we sit across from each other in the work, he's constantly said, we're making it. We're
I
making
said
it.
we'll
We're
win the
making it.
group. We will win the group.
And see, every time I doubt myself, I go, Callum says it.
So we a week on Tuesday
Win the group.
We beat
win
Denmark.
the group, and you believe that? You believe that, Ronnie?
No, I don't. I'm so torn.
So
I
deep
genuinely
down,
don't know.
You don't think we get to the World Cup on a week on
I am
Tuesday?
honestly completely Natalie Imbruglia. Not a clue.
Okay. We'll soon see. We'll be discussing
I
this
am
next
torn.
Monday because the Greece game will have been done and dusted.
It
We'll
will,
have a
and-
Scotland special next
Yes,
week.
we will. And
I'm gonna wear
I'll
Scotland
be
top.
so magnanimous with your apologies when you give me them next
I know.
Monday.
Okay.
I look forward to
I
it.
just think we've got it in us. Do you know how we've got it in us to go to Greece and beat Denmark at home?
I've got a fear that Steve Clarke is going to try and get the point to take it to the last game. If we go there and allow our players to play, to be what they're good at, when did Scott McTominay last play a decent game for Scotland?
Very good point.
When
No,
do
I
you-
think it's a very good
He's
point.
been held back.
You talk about that though as if
No,
Steve
but
Clarke has no evidence.
No, I know. It's not Steve Clarke's fault.
No, but I think it's
The way he
fair-
sets them up.
So when we went to Denmark and got a draw, was that the way he set him up?
We got Denmark
We
because
have
it's the first game of
evidence
the
of going to
section.
the best team in the group and getting a draw by playing a certain type of way, but you don't want to use that evidence when we go to Greece on Saturday.
We need to go to Greece who have got F all to play for and go and take the game to them and beat them.
I'd love if we went 4-4-2 again.
That'd be good fun, wouldn't it?
Adams and Diggs. It was. I was there. I was arguing with a Danish. This is a running theme of me arguing. I was arguing with a Denmark fan, but I was at the Parkin Stadium that night, and it was the point where who was in the wing and he was through. Was it George Hurst was through? And I stood up, and the guy behind the Denmark fan was like, "You have to watch yourself, my friend." And me, I was like, "Is that in right? Do it?"
I think we got Denmark. First game of the section, we got lucky there because they've warmed up and they're a really good side.
Are they though?
They are. They're a
They've
good
got Kasper
side.
Schmeichel and go. Anyway,
I have
right,
a
we'll
su-
get back to. We're going to Scotland next week, and great new Scotland top. However,
I have a surprise for you.
You got a Livingston goodie bag.
Yeah, it's not much of a surprise. You've just said it.
so folks, the good folks at Livingston Football Club, who are great friends of the show, to be fair.
Yeah, lovely people,
Dave Black,
lovely.
the chief exec,
Dave
Davey
Black, love him.
Martindale.
Marvin
They've given
Bartley.
us a goodie bag. So what Ewan is showing everyone is a beer mat.
Beer mats.
Is that what you call that?
That's what you need for your
Or
bar.
a massive mouse mat. Now I'm taking one of these things here.
We need to hurry up because we need beauty here in 20 minutes. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, actually we do. It's stickers.
Stickers. I've also got an air freshener for the car.
What does that smell like? Do you think?
Bad football.
Good luck with the podcast, guys. Lots of love from Livy. We've
We
got
snood.
Are we snood?
A snood.
A
A Marvin
snood.
Bartley
It's
snood.
not, there's not an H in snood.
Snood.
There you go.
There you go.
You can have that for when you go to the games, Ronnie.
Thank you. Thanks,
We've
folks.
got a Livingston scarf.
Hey, right, I'll wrap that
Fantastic.
round mine.
There you go.
The Pride of West Lothian. What's the Livingston song? Have they got one? The two men in a dug.
Talking of Livingston, did you see David Martindale on debate night? He was
Didn't
really
watch
good.
it. Didn't see it.
Oh, ball bags.
Yes. So I was got that. I want them.
Livingston ball bags.
Boxer shorts.
Yeah,
Boxers.
boxer shorts. Oh, they're.
you go.
Oh no, can I have them?
No, they're
I love
large.
that.
You won't need them.
Ball bags. Thanks,
Fantastic.
Livingston.
There actually
Well
is
done,
another
Livy.
podcast recording in here in 20 minutes.
So-
because Ronnie was so late, so we should get on the
Stop. Can you just stop?
fridge
And
magnet.
we've also got a jersey from Livingston
We'll
as
put that
well.
up. So if any other football club who's watching wants to give us a wee goodie bag,
Aye,
then
that'd be great.
so thank you so much
To
to
Livingston.
Livingston. Now let's get to the part where everyone kind of likes to get involved, don't they? The end of the show, game show, quiz show, game show, hosted by Mr. Bell. Are you ready? And just again, sorry, Murray, I know we're running short here, but what's the score? God, do you remember the score?
Ronnie's in the lead to 2-0.
Right.
And I don't want you running away like a wee petulant
in a wee
child
high.
when you get beat.
Right, we've
'Cause
got
you
five. We've got 5 questions. Right.
I know.
Right. Can we
How
get
many,
to it?
how many
Okay.
Falkirk and Hearts questions are there this week?
Hello and welcome to the STV Radio Football Show End of Show Game Show Quiz Show. This is where you and Ronnie go head to head with 5 questions to see who will reign supreme with their knowledge of Scottish football. It's currently 2-0 Ronnie, in case you didn't hear that. Ronnie's winning 2-0. Ewan's on 0, Ronnie's on 2. 2-0.
Ewan gets the Hearts questions wrong, folks.
We will have a
Because he's a Rangers fan.
we'll have a forfeit at the end of this,
Yep.
which we've talked about extensively, and I can't remember doing it just now. So should we just get to it?
Go for it. Question number 1. Go on.
Question 1. Who was the last person to win Scottish Premiership Manager of the Month who wasn't Derek McInnes? He's won it 3 awards in a row because you keep making weird AI versions of it for Twitter.
That was so fun.
It's so strange.
It was fantastic.
So who was the last person to win it who wasn't Derek McInnes?
Who's Scottish?
Scottish Premiership Manager of the Month award. Who won it before McInnes?
Well, it'd been last season, wouldn't it?
Well, there you go.
May. Who had a good May?
May.
Do you want a hint?
No,
come on, we're better than
don't
that.
want a hint. Don't want a hint. I've got it.
You
got an
looks
answer.
quite smug.
I know. I've just
I
had
can't
a
see your
guess.
board, but I wonder if it's right or not.
No.
Ronnie's written something,
I've
scored
written
it
it,
out.
and then I'm going to write it again because you know what? See, at this point, I'm in trouble. I don't know this at all.
Near do I. I've had a guess.
Okay, who would like to go first?
I'll go first.
You and show us.
Robinson at St Mirren.
Stephen Robinson at St
We're
Mirren?
both going for Robinson then.
You're both wrong.
I scored out Brendan Rodgers, though.
That would have been wrong too. Jimmy Talleen won in April last year because May they don't have one. They just do Manager of the Year in May, and that
And
was
Talleen won it.
Jimmy Talleen last won it.
Well
before
done, Jimmy.
Wow.
Because he got into a semi-final. I think he did all right. in
Oh,
the
he
league.
did. He made it. Sorry.
Okay, question number 2. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Which current Manchester United player was an unused sub for Rangers in their 2022 Europa League final?
I don't know his name. I know his name.
You're probably going to need that.
Which current?
Yeah.
Which current Manchester
his
United player was an unused sub for Rangers in their 2022 Europa League final where they lost to Eintracht Frankfurt?
I'm in.
I'm in.
Okay, let's see both your boards.
Is
Amad
it Amad
Diallo.
Diallo?
Ahmed.
Correct.
Right, it'd be doing first names, aye. That's what we'll do.
One each after 2 questions. Question number 3.
Yep.
Name the only team Ian McCall has managed on 2 separate occasions. You both look quite concerned.
I've got it.
So the only team that Ian McCall has managed twice on 2 different occasions.
Oh, God.
What's the score?
okay.
1-1.
And we're down. This is our fourth
Question
question.
3.
Is this question 3?
Question 3.
I'm ready.
Ayr United.
Falkirk.
How are you both so bad at this? It's Partick Thistle.
Sorry.
Jesus. There's people screaming at their everything.
Sorry, Thistle fans.
Sorry, Ian McCall. Okay, question number 4. Are you both ready? I don't care. We're going anyway. Name the only SPFL team with an apostrophe in their name. That's a good question.
I love grammar questions.
Name the only SPFL team with an apostrophe in their name. Ewan looks extremely puzzled.
He doesn't know what apostrophe is, does he?
I've got it.
Okay, Ewan, you can reveal first. You were so confident, so let's see it.
Maybe no. Boness.
They're not in the SPFL.
Oh, they're not in SPFL.
Queen's Park.
It's Queen's Park.
Oh, no! By the way, folks, I know I've spelt Queen's.
You put 2 N's.
Queen's Park.
That means Ronnie is 2-1 up with 1 question to
Oh,
go.
you're so bad at this, Ewan, honestly.
Queen's
Bonus! That,
Well, they do have an apostrophe in their name.
but the leak.
Right, okay. Go, just what's question 5? Just get over and done with.
Hearts question, folks.
It's not. Question 5. Ronnie's 2-1 up. He's 2-0 up in the series, so Ewan, you really need this.
I don't. It's a long way to go in this season.
3-0 down after 3 episodes. Doesn't
Go,
look great.
go.
Which is the only team in the Scottish top flight to receive 2 red cards in the league so far? Which is the only team in the Scottish top flight to receive 2 red cards so far? If you think about it, you'll get it.
Why
I hate that, honestly. Shut up, Callum. 2 red cards.
There's only one team.
That's quite a stat,
Thank you.
considering we're already in November.
I'm a great quizmaster.
The only team to have 2 red cards in the league, in the top flight. Who's the hatchet man? You said.
I've got it.
Don't you dare write them. Going to have to rush you, folks.
Yeah, sorry. Yep.
So, scores are 2-1 Ronnie at the moment. The final question, which is the only team in the Scottish top flight to have received 2 red cards so far. Ronnie puts Falkirk.
Falkirk.
Ewan puts...
St Mirren.
Wow. One of you's right.
Oh.
Because the only team to receive 2 red cards when Alex Gogic and Jayden Richardson were sent off is St Mirren.
Oh my God!
He's in!
I've done it! I'm equalising the last minute! Oh, it's unbelievable!
Oh, no, this is going to be insufferable.
That is unreal!
Great shout for you there. I didn't know that. Fair play to you, Ewan.
Unbelievable! Get in!
Right, is this tiebreaker coming? You could lose it still.
That's a last-minute equaliser.
Yeah, it is, to be fair. It's a
Right,
Halkip.
Here we go.
You're both ready.
Tiebreaker question to win the
Tiebreaker
quiz.
So, it's closest to.
Yeah.
How many goals did Kenny Miller score for club and country across his career?
Great question. He said more clubs than,
Closest to.
he said
Oh,
more
he said-
clubs than Tiger Woods, isn't he? He's probably...
He's had a few clubs, eh? Celtic, Rangers, Wolves.
I've got an answer.
Have you written down an answer?
Yeah.
In total,
How many goals
Hibs,
did Kenny Miller
Celtic,
score
Rangers,
for club and country?
Celtic,
Vancouver Whitecaps,
yeah,
Wolves,
I can't remember any of the ones.
Livingston.
closest to.
It's not hard.
It is.
Oh,
Have you put down an answer?
I have just went random ballpark figure.
Right.
Okay.
I have gone for 200.
I think it's too many.
Do you
I
think?
actually think that's way too many. I've gone 140. I think you've gone too many.
Do you think? He's had a lot of clubs. And Scotland as well.
Yeah, no, but his goal scoring rate at Scotland wasn't great.
He has spanned a career of something like 18 seasons.
I think 200 is too many for Kenny.
The answer?
Between his club career and his Scotland career,
Yeah.
Kenny Miller has scored 269 goals.
It is so good to... Do you know what? It's not even worth celebrating anymore. And don't leave like a petulant Wayne.
Just end the show.
By the
will
way,
ya?
do you know what? That's a great stat. I would never have got that.
Just
no
end the show.
way.
Will ya? Nobody cares.
3-0 up, folks. Thank you so much. That's us. We're done. Another good week. Thanks again to Livingston for the lovely attire. Thank you so much for everyone who has watched and listened. Please leave your comments. Send us in your jokes. And we will be back. We will be back. We will be back. We will be back. We will be back same time next week.
Well,
Thank you
an
so
hour
much.
earlier.
An hour earlier. All right. Thank you so much, folks. Thanks again. 3-0 to me. Ewan loses the quiz.
Yeah, just shut up.
Thanks for watching and listening. He's away.
Just walked in front of your shop.
Bye for now. Ewan, unlike us, C.R. Smith are total professionals in their field.
I take great offence at that, Ronnie. I must say, I'm a complete professional.
Aye, sure. With C.R. Smith Windows and Doors, you pay nothing until 2027 at 3.9% APR representative. Did you know that?
Well, they have those iconic Rangers and Celtic sponsor tops from the 80s and 90s. Mind them?
They're literally right behind you. C.R. Smith are Scotland's top-rated windows and doors company on Trustpilot.
I wonder how I'd rate on Trustpilot.
Awful. One final football chant, and I'm told this one is actually quite good, unlike the other one. So let's hear the football chant now.
Double glazing from C.R. Smith's amazing interest-free financial payments. They won't let you down.
Well,
It's the best one. It's the best one. It really is.
well, remember, folks, C.R. Smith have 0% interest-free credit for up to 5 years. Check them out online for more information, and we will see you next week.